Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I just want to reach out to all of you out there and see how you are doing. I hope you're able to get out in nature somewhere and go take a hike. And anyway, it is a beautiful out right now. In my area, the sun has been popping out since the afternoon, so I did get out today. So I just want to make sure you are getting out. Make sure, you get out in nature somewhere, either at a hike and trail somewhere out in the woods, of course, or, they have a lot of bike trail paths out there, and a lot of parks out in different locations. I'm not sure about everyone out there where they live, but there's got to be somewhere that you can go and take a walk, and not only you can get out with Mother Gaia, planet Earth, is that you can also get some exercise, and it's a great place to get healed when you go out. And people are much friendlier out there in the woods than they are in the city or in your town. So anyway, I want to reach out to you. Make sure you're taking really good care of yourself, not only yourself, your family members, your loved ones, if you have a husband or a wife or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or maybe you just have a special friend out there. Or don't forget your children and your furry friends, or your not so furry friends. So anyway, I love all of you, and all of you are beautiful souls out there. And so today I do want to talk about a different topic. And before I do want to let you know how you can get in touch with me. You can get in touch with me on my YouTube channel at Starlight, and that is Kathy Dingman. So that's how you can get to my YouTube channel. Or you can get a hold of me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. And you can always give my videos a thumbs up. That way you can help me out by reaching other people, like all across the world, depending on how this YouTube channel works, to help other people in life, so we can make this world a better place to live. So that is my goal in life, is to help people to so they can be happy and prosperous, like to be abundant, and all that stuff. So and to work on themselves so they can be their greatest version of themselves. That's what, I'm here. I want to see parents be the best parents they can be, and couples to be the best couples that they can be, and to really love each other and not to take each other for granted. So that's why I'm here. And you can like my videos, you can give a thumbs up, or you could share them. Share your videos with anybody, like if you see that they're struggling with something, you might see a video that I've made, you might have watched it and said, hey, you could tell your friends about me, tell them, hey, check this Starlight chick out, and also you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way I can reach more people, out in the world, and to make this world a better place. So anyway, I covered all that, and don't forget the notification bell. And I'm sorry it's kind of loud on these videos, but I love this bell, and I just want to reach out to all of you. And today, whoopsie, I always get this mixed up which shoulder it is, today I do want to reach out to all of you. This is a video for everyone, because not everybody has friends. Some people, it's about friends. Like, how many friends do you have? Like, who do you consider a friend? And these days, people, like, say, hey, like, I got a lot of friends, and like, and I have to bring this up, it's kind of silly, but like on Facebook, it shows that I have lots of friends, but really I really don't have any friends really on Facebook. Not really. Shh. don't tell anybody, okay? So, yeah, on Facebook, it is kind of funny how they have that where, you can invite people or you can get friend requests, like, and I get a lot of friends requests on my Facebook page. So I want to make friends with people, so I do accept them as a friend, but really we're not friends yet. It takes time, like to be able to call somebody a friend. Now, you might be like me where you have all these people on your Facebook. You don't even know what their name is or what state they're from or what country they're from, but they're on your Facebook. Or you might be like other people where, you only have either friends or, friends or family members, like on your Facebook page. And, so all of us are different depending on who you are. And as for me on my Facebook, the reason why I do accept a lot of friend requests because I want to help people with my YouTube channel. So that's the biggest reason why I accept anybody and everybody. I don't look at the color of their skin or anything like that, or if they're 70 or if they're 20, or I don't even look at their age. I see there's times that I have reached out to certain men out there, mainly, not very many women are on my Facebook, but a lot, I do have a lot of males. And I have communicated with a lot of them throughout the time on Facebook. And I do have family on my Facebook, so, and I have to say I've blocked some people on my Facebook for one reason or another. So, so anyway, I want to reach out to you and say, really, how many friends do you have? Like on Facebook, do you know all the people on your Facebook? Because I don't. I'm being honest with you. I'm being real. But I accepted them as a friend, like I said, because I do have a YouTube channel. And I want to reach as many people as I can to help them out so we can have a better world to live in. I want this world to be a brighter and better place, So it actually starts with me, for me to work on myself. And that way I can help all of you out, and that's what I've been doing. I've been doing an inside work in my life, getting my attitude right, loving myself better and taking good care of myself. And that is because of a friend. And, so you might have a special friend out there, and that's how really relationships really should start off, is to first, you want to get to know each other to see if you can even get to that friend level first, right? Where these days, everybody is so quick. They want to hurry up, especially relationships, like you might be searching for a loved one out there in the world somewhere, and you might go on a dating app or something, or on social media like Facebook, searching for a loved one. That happens a lot, where sometimes people don't even go on a dating app, they just go on a social media somewhere, and they try to get in contact with people there. And I didn't really know that with the social media that people were, hooking up with people. And I do know a couple that's how they're together now, is because they found each other on Facebook, Now, how is the relationship going? They always seem fine when I used to see them. I don't see them anymore. But, because a lot of things have changed in my life, So anyway, how many friends do you have? And how do you count them as a friend? Do you know a lot about them? What do you know about them? What kind of things do you talk about? Do you like to, if it's maybe just a guy friend, we have all kinds of friends. Either you're a guy and you just have a guy friend, or you're a girl and you just have a guy friend, or a girl friend, where it doesn't matter if they're a guy or a girl to have a friend, whether you're looking for someone or not. Maybe you want to be single and you have a lot of friends, but you don't really want to go with anybody right now. Maybe, like me, I got to work on myself, and it's so, the best thing to do if you really are serious about, like having a relationship. It's best to work on yourself. Don't rush out, try to hurry up, go on a dating app or go on Facebook and hurry up and try to hurry up and like, hey, can I have your WhatsApp number and can I have your telephone number? Can you send me a picture and all that stuff? Because slow down, especially if you're looking for, like a romantic relationship, where you want later on down the road when everything works well to get married to that person. So you want to slow down. Don't be in such a rush. That's where a lot of relationships fail, is that they were in such a rush, they didn't know what they were doing, and their hormones, got crazy and carried away. And that does happen. That's happened to me in my past, and that's how I know it, where you weren't thinking, and anyway, with friends, just like in any kind of relationship, the most important thing is in any kind of relationship, whether it's a friend or, boyfriend, girlfriend, or married people, is that you got to be real. Being real is really the key in anything. And being real is really hand in hand with being honest. So if you have a hard time with being real with yourself, you're going to have a hard time being real, like with your friends, or even, like hopefully you're real with your family. They should be the ones that really know you. But sometimes even being around your family members, you can't even be who you are. They might have a hard time accepting you for who you really are. Maybe you've changed, Maybe you don't do what you used to do before, and now you're a different person, and nobody knows you anymore, and that's what's going on with me. Nobody really knows Starlight anymore, because I'm no longer Kathy Dingman, really, in a way, even though that's my legal birth name, I think. That's just an inside joke there. So, so Starlight is my new version of myself, where I wanted to work on myself. Sorry about that. And, where I wanted to change a lot of things in my life to, like to be a better human being, we're all spirit beings having a human experience. And I learned that because of a friend out there that taught me that. And I heard that a long time ago, but I didn't really understand it when I heard it a long time ago. So now I'm understanding it, It's kind of funny when I think about people is really our pets, our cats and dogs. We can learn a lot from cats and dogs, and I've had many cats and dogs throughout my life, either when I was growing up or when I got on my own. I decided to have kitty cats or little dogs, or I like big dogs, though. I'm a big dog lover and a cat lover, animal lover, you name it, lover. I do. I love all kinds of animals, snakes, spiders, bugs, creepy crawly things, all of it, So if you got some crazy animal, I would love really to send that to me. I love, you could send any pictures that you want of your cats or dogs, to me with, like on Facebook, like I said, or on Instagram. I would love to see your pets. I'm a big animal lover, yeah, I used to get yelled at a lot, about chasing animals around or picking up dead animals, and but I do. I love the live ones better, the dead ones is, I always felt bad for them, and so anyway, what kind of friend do you have? If you're having a bad day, is that the friend that you have where you could say, I'm having a really bad day. I really need to talk to somebody. So the friends that you say that you have, do you think that you can call them up on the phone and say, hey, I'm going through some stuff right now and I really need somebody to talk to? And are they the kind of friend that is going to pick up the phone? Sometimes it happens where you really need somebody to talk to, and that happens a lot, where you really need to talk to somebody, and then you're like, you're looking at your phone, and looking at who you want to call. Ghostbusters! But yeah, I'm sorry. So I don't have a phone here. I wish I had one right here. But at least not handy enough. So yeah, who are you going to call? You know, not Ghostbusters, I hope not, because those, you know, they get rid of ghost. You know, did they ghost you? You know, like that's another one, you know, like some people do ghost people. But on your phone, do you have certain people on your phone or even on social media that you're like, hey, I'm going to reach out to this person, you know, and I'm going through some bad stuff right now. You know, like I really could use a helping hand, like somebody that could be positive to me and help me out. You know, like, do you have a friend like that, you know, where, you know, when you reach out to them, maybe on Instagram or Facebook, and, you know, you could be going through something and you're like, hey, I'm going to reach out to my friend and say, hey, I'm going through some really struggles right now emotionally, you know, like, or maybe you lost somebody, you know, like as a loved one or a friend, you know, maybe they passed away and you're going through a hard time, you know, that is very hard. Or maybe you just got broken up with somebody, or maybe you had to break up with somebody and you need to talk to somebody, you know, and that kind of stuff. Really, you need to make sure whoever your friend is that they're a trustworthy person, you know, when it comes to serious stuff, you know, when you need to reach out to call somebody up on the phone or write to somebody or even do a video chat on the internet, you know, on social media or wherever, is that you really, you know, you want to trust that person you're reaching out to. You know, you don't want to just reach out to anybody because, you know, some people, they love to gossip and drama where they got to go and tell their friends about you and or their family members and stuff like that, where that is really not the kind of friend that you really need or even want. So, do you have a friend that when you're going through shit, I said, you know, is there anybody out there that you can call, you know, and say, hey, you know, some people do this and some people go through these problems like I did in the past. Is like, maybe, you know, like things are piling up in your life and you don't know what to do and you want to give up, you know, and you're thinking about harming yourself. Do you have a friend, you know, that you can reach out to and say, hey, I'm serious, I'm going through some stuff right now, and you know, like I don't know what's going on, I can't control my emotions or my thoughts right now. You know, are they the kind of friend that will stop what they're doing? You know, maybe they weren't really doing anything and you called them up and, you know, you said, hey, are you busy? You know, that's what you want to do, is, are you busy? Find out if they're busy, you know, are you working, you know, and if they're not working or they're not busy, say, hey, I'm going through some hard times right now. Or, you know, it could even be financial problems, you know, where you don't really know what to do and you're going through stuff and the bills are piling up. Do you have that kind of friend that, you know, like if you're hurting, that maybe, you know, like either they can help you out with money or help you out with your problem that you're going through, or give you some sound advice like to where to go and get hired for a job. Maybe you lost your job and you're going to get evicted from where you live. You know, are they the kind of person that will steer you in the right direction so you can get the kind of help you need? You know, or like I said, maybe they got money that they can borrow, you know, that you can borrow from them, and so you don't get evicted, or you have some food to eat, you know, until you can get money to so you can get through whatever you're going through, you know. And so it's really important who you call a friend. And you know, like I have such a great friend out there, and he taught me a lot about this with friendships. And he was teaching me years ago is that I had to let people go, and I did. I had to, you know, like it was a horrible thing. And I don't want to bring up the past, so I'm really working on these things. So, you know, we all go through some stuff, you know. I want to stay in the now. You know, that's what the universe wants me to do, is to stay in the now. So, you know, there's times that even the universe might cause something to happen in your life where you lose people that you thought were your friends, and you're like, what happened? You know, like, and, you know, where maybe you don't resonate with them anymore. Maybe you've grown and maybe you're changing. Maybe you don't want to be around them anymore. Maybe you realize that they're not safe for you. Not everybody is, like I don't want to say good or bad, because we all have the, a dark side to us. Even me, I'm starlight, but, I do have some dark areas that I'm working on in my life, and I have to embrace, like the flaws in my life. I have a hard time if I can't be perfect, where, so that's why I do my YouTube the way it is. I already have some critics out there, and that's okay. It's going to happen. Where they're going to judge you of what you're doing. I don't really care. You know why? Because I am a work in progress here. So it doesn't matter what people think on how I'm doing my YouTube channel. If you got good sound advice, I'm open to it. And I can handle criticism, when it comes to somebody trying to help me out in a good way. And they might be saying, hey, I see what you're doing, but I got some advice for you that can help you out with your YouTube channel. Hey, thank you. I could put my pride down and I can have an ear to hear what you have to say. So a good friend, what I definitely have learned for, I didn't even realize I had a friend out there, is that, he like picked me out, like, and I had no clue. I was like, if I had, I wish I could have it right with me, but I would put it on, but one of those blinds, on your face that you use, like for, like relaxing to keep the sun out of your face, like if you're trying to sleep in the daytime. I have a couple of those, where, like I was blind that there was a beautiful soul out there, and like he discovered me, and I didn't even know that for who knows how long. I really have no clue how long that he realized that I had something, like, and it had nothing to do with my looks or my body or anything like that. He discovered me and he was helping me, like, and it's something else where I was blind for the longest time, and till 2022, it was my birthday month in August. I'm a Virgo. And on that month, I had a couple spiritual awakenings, which I will tell you about those. And if you don't know what one of those are, I do have a video on that where it's my spiritual awakening 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think five parts to that, and it would sound crazy if you listen to it to just visualize what really happened. And I couldn't put every single detail in there because I do have to protect some family people. And so yeah, August 15th and 16th is, when I got hit hard. I was going through a spiritual awakening, and that is when I discovered my twin flame, and it, it hit me so hard, bam. And so sometimes, you don't even realize that you got people that are looking out for you, and they really care about you, and they're the kind of people that are, which is kind of weird. They say, like, a lot of times good girls get with bad boys, and I heard this not too long ago, and it is kind of weird, is why do good girls get hooked up with the badass guys out there, and I heard, and I believe this, is that those badass guys out there will say things just the way it is. They don't beat around the bush. If they got something to say, they're badass. They will freaking say it right to your face and not even flinch. Where it can hurt you because you don't like what they said, but then, you realize what they said really was actually true, where it's kind of weird where girls kind of respect guys, even if they're, they are not the right man for them. It's that they're actually saying the truth, where nobody else would, so that has definitely happened to me, and in the past, like, it doesn't even have to be, like relationship material, but, like, old friends, where they were blunt, honest with me, and sometimes they might have not have been totally clear on what they were, like maybe they didn't have all the pieces and they were trying to help out by just saying whatever was on their mind, and that does happen, where some people, they might think they know you well enough and they might kind of hit and miss, on something about you that you're like, part of it was true, but the other part wasn't, so a good friend is somebody that's gonna like tell you stuff, like maybe you were out in public with and I don't believe in best friends, so like I say, I have a special friend, so but I don't say that person's my best friend, because then all your other friends are going to get upset if they find out you've got a best friend, so I've known people to say that way, like, this is my best friend, which, I've told my children that, but they're my babies, and, so, like really a good friend is, like if you're out in public and, like it's something, I love popcorn, and, like I like putting my salt and, I love pepper on my popcorn, lots of pepper, all over. I mean, is there enough? Shake it all up. Then I'm like, no, gotta have more pepper. So I do. I love pepper on my popcorn. So say if you if you go somewhere out in public and you got like pepper in your teeth and you're like all in there and you don't even know it, and you're out with your friend and you're out at a like sometimes restaurants will actually serve you a little bit of popcorn in a bowl, so while you're waiting, like it can kind of fill up the time while you're waiting for your appetizers, if you get that, or your dinner. And so sometimes they might put popcorn on your table, so while you're waiting is you can have some popcorn. Well, me, where's the pepper? Like I want to put some, some people might not want pepper in their popcorn. And, so we could be sitting together, it could be your friends sitting together, and are they going to be the kind of person that notices the popcorn in your teeth, like, and it's just, because it does when a lot of times if you eat popcorn, or, like with pepper on it, it has a way of sticking in your teeth and not even knowing it. Or here's another one is, I didn't know this, and I found out the hard way, is maybe you like morning shakes, those green nice smoothies in the morning, and like kale. And this has happened many times. I kind of forget all about it. And, like when I used to have my cleaning business, I would make a shake in the morning, have my kale, like a lot of kale in my blender, which I had to get a new one. I haven't even used my new blender yet. I killed the other one. So it just started smoking. It's like, and it wasn't pot either, or cigarettes. So yeah, I killed that one. So anyway, with kale, I had a whole bunch of kale in there, and maybe that's what I did. I overstuffed it. And I love bananas in my smoothie. And I put some other stuff to go with it. Blueberries. I love having blueberries, or even I've actually had apples before. And so I would go to my cleaning jobs, and I'm like, yeah. I had my cup of coffee. I had my kale smoothie, like, and some water with me. And those are the things. It was like my breakfast, my coffee, and, like my water with me. And so I would get to my client's house, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll have my smoothie, and there I am, like, drinking it. A lot of times I get it too thick, so I always got to add more. I use almond milk in mine. I used to use yogurt, but I don't do dairy anymore. And so I'd be working in their bathroom or whatever, because that's normally where I would start in a house to clean. And I'm like jugging that, trying to drink pretty much sucking that thing down, like, because I have a special cup. And I'm cleaning, working hard, trying to get the cleaning job done in the bathroom and stuff. And then, normally I do the mirror first in the bathroom, and I happen to spray the mirror, and I'm looking, I'm like, Oh man, I had like green all through my teeth. I'm like, oh my, and that was stuck in there. And then I was starting to carry a toothbrush with me everywhere I went, or even brush brush my teeth while I'm in my car. You know, if you see somebody brushing their teeth, and that's me. So because it's the Cal. So, you know, like, do you have that friend that's going to say, you might want to look at yourself in the mirror? Serious. You know, that's a good kind of friend where they're going to speak up, or maybe you got, like, maybe you dribbled some stuff on your shirt, you know, instead of having you walk around all day long, whoopsie, is, they let you know, I do this in public with people. Sometimes a beautiful lady will have something on the back of her butt, you know, black pants. Normally it would have to be black pants. And I'm like, I just got to let you know that you have something on the back of your pants. You might want to check that out, you know. And they're like, oh, you know, like, so I would be a really good friend to anybody, really. And, you know, so honesty is really important. Because honesty goes along with, you know, being truthful with you. And you do want to have people that are going to tell you stuff. Maybe they see something, you know, like that you're struggling with, and they're the kind of friend that's going to say, you know, you might not like what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to say it because I care about you. You know, they actually will not tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you don't want to hear, you know, the stuff that hurts, you know. Sometimes you might have a family member that's like that, you know, where, you know, like a mom might see what you're doing and they might not like what you're doing, and like, hey, you know, I see what you're doing, and you might not even live with her anymore. Or your dad, he might be that one that could be, you know, like a good dad figure, you know, where he's the guy that gets in your face and you're like, you know, like maybe you kind of fear being around him because you're like, what are they going to find out about me? You know, so it means they care as long as they do it in a good, healthy way. They don't have to be jerks or assholes, you know, like about, you know, telling you the truth, you know, as long as they say it in a good, you know, like a good way, you know, the words that they pick, you know, so those are really good friends. Those are the ones that you want to hang dear to, the ones that are really they want to see the best in you, you know, if you're going out and, this goes for men or women, that maybe you're going out to the bar too much and drinking alcohol and not being responsible. Maybe you're out there drinking and driving, and, you know, maybe you're doing drugs that you shouldn't be doing, and they're the type of friend that says, hey, if you keep that up, we're not going to be friends anymore. I'm sorry, but you know, like, I'm trying to improve my life, and, you know, but what I see you're doing, you know, you're killing yourself, you know. Those are the kind of friends, kind of friends that says, you know what, you need to go get help. You know, those are the kind of friends that you want, you know, and that's, I have a really great friend out there, and I can't say he's my best friend, but he is a special man, you know, like, and he does care. So, and that's where really, when it comes to any kind of relationship, you know, like, you want to have somebody that's truthful and honest with you. You know, you don't want to worry about, like, always having to hide your money every time they're around you, because that's a part of being honest. You know, if they're honest, they're not going to steal your money. They're going to ask you, you know, hey, I'm going through some bad times right now. So anyway, this video is getting kind of long. I know I could have gone on and on about what a friend is. So really, think about the kind of friends or friend that you have, and are they worth hanging on to? Are they there, or are you a good friend? Or maybe you're not a good friend. Maybe there's some things that you can work on so you can be a better friend to other people. You know, those are the ones, you know, like, really, when it comes to, it said 3333. You know, those are the ones that you really, really want to have, is the ones that are going to be real with you. And it really, really helps when you're being real with them too, you know. Let them know, you know, like, you know, if they're doing something that's going to affect them in a negative way, like maybe they're hanging out with the wrong kind of people, and say, hey, you know, like, you know, I love you, and really the kind of people you're hanging out with is going to bring you down. You know, they're all out there doing drugs and alcohol and or whatever, and depending on the drugs and alcohol they're doing, you know, could really mess you up. So anyway, this is Starlight. I love all of you, and you can give my video a thumbs up. You can share it with a friend. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also get in touch with me at Instagram 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So those are two ways. Besides, you can leave a message down below, and don't forget the notification bell. I gotta be careful. The speaker, you can't see it, but it's right here. I'm not the speaker. I always call it a speaker or microphone, but my microphone is right there. So anyway, I love all of you, and you know, we all could use a good friend. And I would love to be your friend, but it does take time. You know, it does take time. You can't just instantly be my friend. You know, it takes time of reaching out, you know, and like I said, it's all about being real and being honest, you know. I do love all of you, and I hope you have a great night. This is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.